It's time for the North Carolina Picker Show, and today I brought some friends with me. We're going to see how much records I find this week. See you soon. Good Wednesday evening. It's time for the North Carolina Vinyl Picker Show. And on this episode, what are we going to do? Oh, Fusion and Canterbury bands will not be included in this list. Full disclaimer. Also, separates, like people that were in bands, like Genesis. I'm not going to have like Phil Collins or anything like that. It's not going to be any separates. I am going to have 5 honorable mentions. And that's it. So now, are you ready? This is the 2025 top 25 prog artists. Yes, I know y'all been waiting for this. It's the prog artist. It's the top 25. It's the North Carolina Vinyl Picker / Big Chief's top 25 records. Now, not only did I pick 25 bands, my favorite 25 bands, but I also pulled my favorite album of that band. So are you ready? Are you ready to go? Because we're going to get this rolling right about now. Remember, Fusion and Canterbury bands will be a separate issue. Will be a whole separate show down the road for 2025. Honorable mentions. These bands right here, they have honorable mentions. And it's quite an honor. Starcastle, an American prog band, similar to Yes in vein. Eloy, a UK band. Riverside, Polish band, awesome. These are bands you need to check out, folks. These are under the radar, under the top 25 of all time. Fire Ballet, another fantastic band. They had 2 albums. Check them out. Oh, I just thought of another one, FM. Check out their first album. That's a good album too. UK was a short-lived band with Bruford and a couple other people. Fantastic band. And Beggar's Opera, which I just recently got into. And this is their first album, Act 1. And you can find their albums for like probably about $30 a piece. Now today, me and the wife, we went out today. We did. And we went to an antique mall pretty far from here. And I found 3 albums that I'm going to show you this coming Sunday. It's going to blow your minds. Okay, coming in at number 25. I didn't look up anything in Wikipedia for this. I'm just going to go from the top of my head with my knowledge that I know. And hopefully I can enlighten you a little bit and show you, maybe introduce you to some bands that you've never seen before or never heard of and are ready for. But check out them ones that are the honorable mentions. Coming in at number 25, Jeff Lynne and the Electric Light Orchestra. Now, people of a certain age, like myself and other people in my age bracket, will know who these people are. They played the prog circuit for years and years, Electric Light, and then they broke up. And then Jeff Lynne went by himself. And that's about it. So they don't really get along. But in these 25 bands, there's a lot of people that don't get along. So ELO, my favorite album of ELO, it's got to be El Dorado, baby. It's got to be El Dorado. That's right. Fantastic album. I'm going to say that on all 25 because these are North Carolina Vinyl Pickers top 25 albums of all time. All time. I should have some balloons or flowers or something. Next band, number 24, Triumvirate. They had 2 fantastic albums. Look them up. You can find them. I think I saw one in a thrift store today for $5. Spartacus and Illusions of a Double Dimple. And they're on Harvest. Fantastic album. Number 24. If you're a prog head, you need to own these 2 albums. This one and the one before, Spartacus. The rest of them you could just go ahead and not worry about. Coming in at number 23, Supertramp. A lot of people would say their favorite album, Crime of the Century. A lot of people would say that. But for me, Crisis, What Crisis was always my favorite. Yeah, Soapbox Opera Love this album. When I was at the record show this past, was it Sunday? It was on Sunday. And I met the Zonk Man up there. I had lunch with the Zonk Man. Oh my gosh. He had a French pressing up there at the show and a New Zealand pressing. New Zealand. And they were like, I don't know. They were cheap. I picked them both up. I wasn't going to leave them there. My favorite Supertramp album. I'll probably put my regular US copy in the store. Discogs. There'll be a link down below. I sell on eBay too. So coming in at number 22. Are we in number 2? I want to make sure and get this right now. Number 22. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I was lucky enough to see these guys one time on the Works tour. Yep, I was. In California, a long time ago. But for me, Trilogy's always been my favorite on here from the beginning. I love Brain Salad, though. Love me some Brain Salad Surgery. And the live album. And the Works album. And the second Works album is okay. But for my bang for my buck, it's got to be the third album. It's got to be Trilogy. My favorite. Yep. It's got From the Beginning, The Endless Enigma. Just fantastic. Number 22. Number 21. I got to see these guys lots of times back in the day. Even with an orchestra. It's got to be the Moody Blues. Coming in with my favorite album of theirs, Seventh Sojourn. And I never seen them again live after Ray Thomas died. They only played a few more times, but this album here is just fantastic. And this is a promo. That's right. It's a promo. White label promo. Seventh Sojourn. My favorite Moody Blues album. And believe me, there is plenty to be loved. Coming in at number 20. This band here from Virginia. Homegrown band. Happy the Man. Again, if you're a prog head, you've never played this album or know of this album, they also did a second album called Crafty Hands. I would recommend just getting those two. A lot of times you can find them in the cutout section because they didn't sell a lot. But if you can find this album, pick it up. I might even have some of these extra in my store. So you might want to check it out if you're interested. Coming in at number 19, Grobschnitt, German band, On Brain. This is my favorite of their albums, Merry-Go-Round. Rock Pommel's Lamb could have been another one I could have picked. Love them both. What's your favorite Grobschnitt album? Or have you never heard from them? If you've never heard them, you need to at least put it on and check it out on your phone. You sure could. Next one, what we got next? We got number 18, Jethro Tull, making fun of the prog world. Thick as a brick. This is his prog album. Fantastic album. Right after Aqualung, he comes up with this. Man, I tell you what, I played this thing 100 times. That's right. Jethro Tull, coming in at number 18. Coming in at number 17, neo rock band, prog rock band from the early 90s, or late 80s, mid 80s. IQ, The Wake. It's my favorite IQ album. It's one of the only ones I have on vinyl, so it had to be my favorite. No, that's not. It's partly true, but it is my favorite of the IQ albums. It's a reminiscence of early Genesis, I would say. Check them out. If you don't know who IQ are, it's another great band to catch up with as far as your prog. Put them on your list. King Crimson Red. King Crimson Red. Coming in at number 16. Number 16, got to be Bruford, Fripp, Wettin. That's right. My favorite King Crimson album. I seen them twice. I saw them on the Discipline tour and the Thrax tour. Fantastic band. Lots of albums to choose from. This wasn't easy, folks. It wasn't easy. Coming up with 25 bands and then coming up with 25 of their albums. It took me most of the day. I would say most of the day. I've been thinking about it for about a week. What are we up to? 14. No? Number 15, right? We coming up to number 15? Whatever it is, keep on moving. Number 15, Camel, Mood Madness. That's right. Camel, Mood Madness. Camel's one of my favorite bands of all time. If you don't know who Camel are, you need to go ahead and check them out. That's another band. Put that on your list. Mood Madness is my favorite album of theirs, though I love the albums before this one as well. And I love the albums with Pete Barnes. Those are my favorites. Even though the last 4 or 5 were excellent. I like them better with Pete Barnes, for my taste. What do you think about that, John? Oh, I don't know if he's going to like. I don't know if he's going to agree with me on that one. Where are we at? I keep losing track. Why am I losing track all the time? Coming in at number 14. This is my favorite Straubs album. I seen these guys with my friend John in New Jersey back in the day. Deep Cuts tour. Wish I had seen him on this tour. This is my favorite Straubs album. Even though I love Grave New World and I love Heroin, for me it's got to be Ghost. That's right. I love that song, Ghost. Yep. Fantastic. Side 2, The Life Auction. Oh my goodness. It's got to be Ghost. Number 14, right? Coming in at number 13. Coming in number 13 is PFM. Primaria, Fornaria, Marconi. That's right. PFM. 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 This Chocolate Kings. My favorite PFM album. There's so many to choose from. Again, Ask Me Tomorrow will be one of the first 3 albums. I love PFM. But this has to be my number 1 album for PFM. It's a promo. It's white label promo. This band here I came to late. This is number 12. But I came to this band late, just like a few months ago. I went over to a small town, and this guy had a whole bunch of CDs, and he said $50 you can take them all. I took them all, sold a boatload of them on Discogs and eBay. But a couple of them were of this band that I never heard before. So I started listening to them on my phone, not the CDs. The CDs went in the store, and every one of them sold. I think I had 12 Hawkwind CDs, and they all sold. I sold them for a really good price. I cut the lowest price in Discogs and eBay, and I put it in there just to move them, just to sell them. And I flipped the music. I flipped those, and I bought records. See? It helps. Hawkwind, Warrior on the Edge of Time. Warrior on the Edge of Time. And a promo that I just picked up just this past weekend at the record show. Isn't that a beauty? I got to listen to this. And this album could be even higher. Man, this album is incredible. As far as a prog album, holy freaking moly. I got to put this back in here. Then we'll get moving on the rest of this. We got to get a few left. We got a few rest to go. If you stuck around this long, you might as well stick around, because we still got a little bit ways to go. We got a little bit ways to go. We got it coming, because we got the next one you got coming up. Where is it? Where is it? Number 11. We're almost to the top 10. Number 11, Ashes Are Burning from Renaissance. Now, another one, I could have picked a couple other ones. Turn of the Cards, Scheherazade. But for me, it's got to be this album right here, their second album. If you're talking about second album with Annie Haslam. Ashes Are Burning. Oh, I love this album. So great. Top 10 coming up. I'm at the edge of my seat, are you? I know, I just can't wait to go ahead and show the rest of these top 10 right here. If I could ever get these things in order, I would. I got them in order, just got to know who they are. How about number 10? Banco. Canto di Primavera. How's my Italian? Primavera. My favorite Banco album. Banco's even higher than PFM. Italian Prog. If you love Prog and you don't know Banco, you need to get this album right here. You need to find this one. Stream all these first. You're going to love them all. You're going to want all 25 if you're a prog head. You may have 10 of these. You may have 14 of these. But you ain't got all 25 of these. I want to know down in the comment section down below, right down there if you have all 25 of these. I want to know who's got them all. Number 10, Banco, Canto di Primavera. Coming in at number 9. I think I got this now. How about this band here? They played in Germany, but they were actually English, right? Nectar, Remember the Future. This is a promo, right? I mean, a import on Backless. Remember the Future. I saw them on the Recycle tour in New Jersey long time ago. Long time ago. Coming in at number 9 is Nectar. I love Recycled, and I love Tab in the Ocean. If it wasn't for this, it'd be Tab in the Ocean. Down to Earth is really great too. There's a couple other ones, but for my money, it's got to be this one right here. Remember the Future. Coming in at number 8, right? We're at number 8. It's got to be Kate Bush. I got to put her in here somewhere. This is my favorite Kate Bush album, which I've shown a ton. This is The Dreaming. And this is a prog album, folks. This is number 8, and it is a prog album. And if you don't have this album, and you have some other of her albums, then you missed the best one, which you need to go ahead and find a copy of this. This one's not easy. This is a promo copy I found. I think I had another copy in the store. I'm not sure if it's still there or not. This next album is going to be the first of 2 Genesis albums. Now, this is an exception I made. I did an album from the Gabriel era and an album from the Phil Collins era. And this one's coming in first, Genesis Wind and Weathering. And I've seen this tour twice, once at the Garden and once at the Spectrum, 1977. That's right. When I met the Zonk man just the other day, I asked the Zonk man, I found out how old he was. I said, Zonk man, when I went in the military in 1977, you were 5 years old. It blew my mind. We had a great lunch. It was funny as hell. We laughed and cut up the whole time, eating hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff, French fries. Coming in at number 9, right? Is this number 9? I don't want to mess up. Or is this number 6? I think I got it all screwed up now, don't I? Coming in at number 6. Yeah, Wind and Weathering. That's number 6. That's the one. Coming in at number... Oh, I forgot number 7. I missed number 7. I knew I was going to screw this up. This one here is before Wind and Weathering. This is number 7. I knew I was missing one. Trespass. This is my favorite Peter Gabriel era. Just love this album. This is my favorite with Anthony Phillips. Just a gem. Just a gem. Coming in at number 5. Got to be Steven Wilson's band, Porcupine Tree. Fear of a Blank Planet. Seen this tour live. Just incredible. Stick with me, folks. I only got 4 to go. I won't screw up again, I promise. Pinky promise. Number 5. Fear of a Blank Planet. 5th best album ever made, Prog Band. Prog Band album. Coming in at number 4. That's right, coming in at number 4. These are heavy hitters now. Gentle Giant, one of my favorite bands. Number 4, my 4th favorite band. Their favorite album, my favorite album. Might be not theirs. My favorite album. That's right. Power and the Glory. Proclamation, So Sincere. Just a perfect album. Coming in at number 4, Gentle Giant. Coming in at number 3, it's got to be Marillion, right? I love Marillion. This is my favorite album. I was going to split it up and do one from the Fish era, one from the Hogarth, but I said no. I'm leaving that just for Genesis only. That's the exception. And then I screwed it up. Coming in number 3, at least gives you something to laugh about, right? Laugh at the old picker. Marillion, Misplaced Childhood. Perfect album, front to back, back to front. I don't know about back to front. Front to back, at least. A lot of people like Clutching at Straws, the last album. I think that's my friend John's going to say it should be. You're showing the wrong album, Art. You're showing the wrong run. Number 3, Misplaced Childhood. Woo, coming in at 20 minutes. If you stuck around this long, God bless you. Coming in at number 2. There can only be one number 2 and one number 1, right? Now I was thinking to myself, I said, self, could I just flip these around on any given day? Probably. Most likely I could do that. You know, you probably all out there know who these last 2 are going to be, I'm sure. If you're any kind of prog head at all, by now you should have written down in my notes who the last 2 are going to be before I even show them. And I'm at 20 minutes, 37 seconds. So I'm going to check this and see who got it. I'm going to give you just a few minutes to write it down. Jot them down. What are the next 2 records I'm going to show? I'm giving you a little bit of time. About another 10 seconds. Let me get a drink while we're... Okay. Coming in number 2, Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. Now, I love Wish You Were Here and Animals, and everybody's going to say, you know, could have been one of those 2 albums, even metal. People love metal. But for me, I've heard this album a zillion times. It's got to be Dark Side of the Moon. And this is a quad pressing, a German quad that I picked up at Harvest Records for $35. And I couldn't get it down off the wall fast enough. And the only thing, it's got a little bit of booger stuff up here. I could try to fix that with some Sharpies, but I haven't tried to mess with it yet. Man, this sounds better. I've never heard this album sound any better than this quadraphonic pressing from Germany. This is the best sounding I've ever heard in my entire life. Coming in at number 1, there can only be one number 1. And it's a band that I've seen so many times. Oh, by the way, I did see Pink Floyd, but not with Roger Waters. Number 1. This band here, I must have seen them about 6 times at least. I don't know, I lost count how many times I saw them with John Anderson, without John Anderson, and it's got to be Close to the Edge. And I love Fragile, and I love Tales from Topographic Oceans, perfect album, and Relayer's okay, and the first Yes album, and the 2 they did with Peter Banks are good too. And the Yes album is just played out. Those songs are on the radio so many times that it's a little bit annoying. But this one here never gets old. It never lets you down. Close to the Edge. Yes, the album that drew Bill Bruford from the band. He wanted to do a little bit more up-tempo, I guess, with jazz and stuff. He's more of a jazz drummer. That's it. That's all I got. That's top 25. I hope you enjoyed the show. 23 minutes in. I hope you stuck around to the end. And I had fun. If you had fun, that's all that matters. And if I get 2 people to watch the show, or 102, it doesn't matter. I'm doing it for myself. And I'm doing it for everybody out there. And thank you very much for all my new subscribers, which I haven't really got any this week. But that's okay. There's always next week. There's always next week. And I'll talk to you soon. And I'm going to see you on Sunday. I got a few records here to show you that I picked up. And I got a couple in the mail. And I got some today from the antique mall that I went with my wife. And I couldn't believe it. I got blown away about what I found. And I just went ahead and bought them. Got in a little trouble over it. But that's okay. I'm sure I'll be forgiven. You know, if I don't see any records, if I haven't shown any new records for the next 2 weeks, you'll know why. I'll be talking to you soon. And North Carolina Vinyl Picker, I got to get out of here. 24 minutes. Bye for now. Support those troops. I'll talk to you soon. See you Sunday. Bye for now. Did I say bye from now? Gotta go, man. Gotta go.